Is there no sound? There's no sound. There's a sound! Okay, I got scared for a second because like my volume was all the way up and there was no sound coming out. Hey guys, we gamers and we're back with another video. Today back with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I had to think about what I was gonna say because I was gonna say Danganronpa for some reason. Don't know what happened. For some reason I was about to say I'm back with some more Danganronpa. This is not Danganronpa, this is Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode we completed the first real case of the game, Turnabout Sisters, and this is the beginning of Turnabout Samurai, which we got to just, right there was a snippet of a show in the game which is called Steel Samurai, which I'm sure you can see there's something about regarding the show that we'll have to deal with in today's case, or I guess in the case for a few days going onward. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? Yeah, because Phoenix is like in his late 20s, I believe. Late 20s, I want to say. 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Okay, he's 24. Late 20s? Why did I think late 20s? I might be thinking of Apollo Justice and onward. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps! Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Just around the corner, she says. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. What? Okay. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV! Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it, in real life! He skewered a villain with a samurai spear! I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick! Please, Nick! Okay, so we don't even get to see Phoenix's bedroom? Okay. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. Actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show, The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world is over! And another phone call comes along. Yes? Wright & Co. offices? What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yes, of course! We'll be right there! Let's go, Nick! Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. So yeah, Maya just kind of took the job for us, even though she's not officially employed here. to the detention center we go, I guess. Whew. Alright. Maya? What's wrong, Maya? It's him! In the flesh! Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Well, Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No, no! This is getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no! Oh, no! No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they'll think of the Steel Samurai now. And he broke into tears. Nick! What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. We're here with the belief that he didn't do it. Anyways, let's talk. Okay, what happened in the Steel Samurai? Let's talk about what happened, yeah? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon, but when 5 came around and the staff gathered around the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Oof, you can see the hole in his chest, too. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had apparently been skewered with that samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Let's talk about the Steel Samurai real quick. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright. Really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the street of New Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Nick would not be a great fan of manga and anime. Alright, let's talk about Powers' alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So, after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everybody looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. No, I don't doubt that whatsoever. Okay, let's move over. We got thrown right into this investigation, man. We're going right to the main gate of Global Studios. Oh, and this is where we meet a special character, I believe. Oh, wow! So this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited? Hey, you there! You want in, you gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. It's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Used today. Something horrible happens and all you think... Okay, I can't read that fast. I can't read that fast and I can't voice act that fast either, so... Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know, it's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today. Yeah, so this lady right here is Wendy Oldbag. Wendy Oldbag, for now, is the security guard for Global Studios. She mans this gate for now. And she loves to talk. She absolutely loves to talk. Wendy Oldbag. Alright, let's talk to her about the studios real quick. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No! You were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy! The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now, not exactly the best material to work with. I don't know, I feel like playing villains is a lot of fun, because, you know, and this is something that a lot of us learn in acting, is that no one plays the villain. No villain is a villain just to be bad or just to be a villain. There's a reason that they've gone down that path, and a lot of the times they believe that path is the only path or the right path. And being able to discover that and then act through that is always a lot of fun. So, I don't know, that's me seeing it from an actor's perspective. Okay, let's talk about Will Powers real quick. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on a silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching him would lose their lunch. That's probably why you thought that Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Okay, let's talk about Mr. Hammer, and then we have a new thing that was unlocked, which is reason for suspicion. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Damn, I feel bad for Mr. Hammer. Alright, reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain that Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left of here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here, she thinks she owns this place, obviously. Yeah, she kind of does, but hey, good for her for taking her job seriously, I guess? I don't know. Back to the detention center we go because we gotta get that letter from Will. From Will Powers. I call him Will. Oh, that's weird. I never call him by his first name. I always call him Will Powers. That's strange. Hello. How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Okay. Well, moving on. Your alibi or the security lady? Let's talk about your alibi again. Because Old Bag mentioned that she saw him. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yeah, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She said she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mom's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? What did she see? She doesn't seem to be lying. No, definitely not. Speaking of the security lady, let's talk about her real quick. About the security guard at the main gate of the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible! She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting for my representation? Of course. Yeah, we got Powers' requests. That took so long. My goodness. I just hope this will let me get past that security lady. It should. It should. I don't think even Wendy Oldbag is that dense to not let us through. Okay, let's present Powers' Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Given to the secretary wait, a secretary security lady. I think we kind of need that. To think he would entrust his faith to youths of such unreliable appearance. Phoenix is literally wearing a suit. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! 50, I'll give you 2 quarters for a map. That's fine, that's not that bad at all. Alright, let's move. We can't go down to Studio 2, which is the employee area, according to that map. So let's move over to Studio 1 real quick. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah! It's that confused detective! Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth's all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Maya? Oh, poor Gumshoe. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, all right. Maya! Oh my god. I forgot how sassy Maya is. Okay, let's talk about the investigation. So, how's your investigation going, detective? Well, Hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions? Right. So, Detective, mind if I take a look at what you've got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. I'm gonna look through that real quick. Let me look at that autopsy report. Okay, time of death, 10:15 at 2:20 or 2:30 p.m. Pierced through the chest by a spear. That's what it says. A spear, not a sphere. It sounded like I said sphere for a second. Reason for arrest. Yeah, let's talk about that. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. Okay, let's talk about the security lady. Let's talk about the security lady. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Whoa. Oh, man. Okay, let's talk about this decisive evidence, yeah? What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny. For someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you'd like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to this place. Now's our chance to check things out. Okay. I don't know there's much to check out here. I should probably look at that camera, though. And that broken cartoon statue thing, huh? Okay, let's look at that camera real quick. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Alright, the next thing that I would like to look at is this broken statue head. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? Is it not broken? It looks broken. He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and his head broke off. Took that tree down with it too. Huh, okay. Let's examine the door all the way back here, the blue Studio 1 door. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Yeah, especially if it's, you know, a filming studio, you know? But yeah, so that tree is blocking the path to Studio 2, so we couldn't go in there even if we tried. Excuse me? So I guess the only place we can go is back to that main gate. Yeah, we can only go back to the main gate. Let's go there then. Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need the teeth to chew them. Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Or she had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, she really did, didn't she? Okay, let's talk to her real quick. Photographic proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk about the detective himself. These things are important, you know.
I'm sure they are.
Oh, just to the left of here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see.
Okay, we can talk about reason for suspicion again. I don't think there's anything different. There's no checkmark by it this time.
This guard station is in a central position. No matter however you go from here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1 o'clock. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I've seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Okay, we can talk about Mr. Hammer again. I don't know why we would talk about these things again. Like, there were check marks by them earlier. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense? I mean, he is dead, so I guess it makes sense that they'd use past tense.
Oh, yeah! He was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate is a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
Okay, let's talk about the automatic camera. About the security camera.
Oh, yeah, the camera. It's automatic. You can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over on the guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
Okay, can I examine the computer over at your guard station? The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Hey, don't touch it!
It was worth a shot. Okay, let's move. Oh, we can go to the employee area? I thought she said we couldn't go to the employee area. Okay. I guess we're allowed into the employee area.
Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
Okay, we are not going to go snooping inside Powers' dressing room. Shoot, is there anything to investigate here? Is there anything to investigate here? Let's see, I can move over to this side of the room. There is indeed something to investigate here. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet.
Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate.
Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest.
Right!
Huh?
Hey, I'm not a kid!
I don't know, Maya. You kind of act like one sometimes. So granted, you are 17 years old. I'm gonna examine this dinner plate here. Or the plate and the cup that's on that table. No clues here. What? I could have sworn you had to look at this bone on the plate. What? Huh. Okay. Is there anything else to look at? Can I go in here? The door to your dressing room, it's not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside.
Maybe we could find something as a souvenir.
What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. So can we go in? Can I go in? Can I really not? Am I just remembering things wrong and I'm not supposed to examine that just yet? That must be the storage room. Maybe I have to examine this plate with the soda can? Oh, it is the plate with the soda can. Okay, because there is at some point during this investigation sequence where I'm supposed to examine a plate and a drink on a table. I just couldn't remember if that was now or if that's way later in the case. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? Maya, I love you, Maya. I love Maya so much. Okay, let's move into the dressing room real quick. Dressing room. Is there anything important in here? Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right. There's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. Okay, let's... Is there anything to really examine here? Can't really tell. Oh no, I guess the bag? The bag that's down by the table leg? This must be Mr. Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! An employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick! Borrow it. You mean borrow. Nick, you're 24 and you're acting like an adult to a 17-year-old. I was gonna say I envy you. That's not the correct term here. I also don't pity you. You know what? I'm not sure what the correct term is here. But we can move all the way over to Studio 1. Let's go. Let's go outside Studio 1. And then let's go. Oh, let's not go to the main gate. Oh, do I have to examine the door again? Okay, let me examine that door. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this car key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened. All right, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. All right, let's move into Studio 1. Oh, hey, they have an outline of the body, too. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. I keep saying sphere instead of spear. It's so weird. I don't even know why. Okay, let's examine stuff real quick. Let's look at the camera equipment, I guess. I'm gonna save that body outline for last. I'm gonna see if I can find anything else before we look at the body outline. Wow, look at that camera. It must have cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, no touching that. Sorry. My partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Man, those voices are going to kill my throat. All right, let's talk with her real quick before I look at the white outline. Let's talk about the day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well. Okay, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. Why did the music just stop? Oh, that's why. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area. That's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. So you can prove... Okay, so you can prove that Will Powers went into the dressing room. Okay. Speaking of Will Powers, let's talk to her about Will Powers. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about! A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Why? Okay, let's talk about sensing someone real quick. What does that mean? So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Really? Didn't we just find a grate that proved you didn't need to go through her little security stand to go through to get into the studio? Okay, we gotta move quite a bit to get back to the main gate. There we go. Oof. Alright. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. At your age, you might be one. Anyways, let's talk about the assistant's claim. Yeah, let's talk about the assistant's claim. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Hey. Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in studio. Maya, you shouldn't have said that. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouth. Okay, I can't voice. Nope, I'm not doing that. You guys can pause and read that if you want, but I'm not gonna do that. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. You mean like examine that computer to look at the photos that were taken by that camera yesterday? The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we could see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yeah, try it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like we just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera was turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. Oh God, what was it? It was 307. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we've got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day?
Nope, that's the only one in the computer.
Powers' photo added to the court record.
Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah,
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
right. We'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for the day?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea of who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady? Nah, it can't be her. It can't be Mindy Oldbag. Wendy Oldbag. It cannot be Wendy Oldbag. Alright, but that does end it for today's episode, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. Tomorrow we will go to the trial of Mr. Will Powers and see how we do there. But until then, like, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!